across all the lands. From 0 to 1 million, we've taken the leap. Breaking all the records, we're in way too deep. We're the email masters, soaring through the sky. Millions sent at once, watch our limits fly. No boundaries can hold us, no challenge too tough. In the realm of emails, we've got the right stuff. Clicking on the keyboard, feeling the rush. Every single sentence brings that electrifying hush. From drafts to delivery, we own the game. Shattering thresholds, it's never the same. We're the email masters, soaring through the sky. Millions sent at once, watch our limits fly. No boundaries can hold us, no challenge too tough. In the realm of emails, we've got the right stuff. We're the email masters, soaring through the sky. Millions sent at once, watch our limits fly. No boundaries can hold us, no challenge too tough. In the realm of emails, we've got the right stuff.
All right, hopefully you can hear my audio now. Yes, I think we are live. Thank you, Barbara, for sending me that message. Yes, I got it. Yes, we are live, 8 o'clock. And I tried to restart, didn't connect me a few minutes before. So we are on. Hopefully you can hear my audio. Everyone want to obviously appear tonight on this Q&A and stuff. We can just project a live room, currently the public square room, directly to YouTube, and should be all right with the audio and everything else from over there. And of course we are in OBS. OBS is giving me some issues, and StreamYard would not really connect me, so we can have that StreamYard kind of panel room. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Obviously, we are able to connect on YouTube now, and I think everything is working fine. All right, let me just check again. And yes, everything seems running okay. All right, once more, hello everyone, behalf of No Limit Emails team. This is Evan, and I like to thank you, all of you who's watching live and a replay. And this evening we have amazing panel once more. You can join us in live conversation. You can actually ask direct question to us within the room that we'll be sharing and appearing on. And of course, some of us will be on just audio, some of us can have a camera on. Feel free how you feel comfortable, and make sure that when you join the room, just mute yourself. And of course, I will do every bit that I can to help everyone have some good connection and audible kind of message come through us, and we will make sure all the conversation that we are talking to each other, we can hear each other clearly and loudly. And that being said, as usual, in a house rule, this is Evan, behalf of No Limit Emails team. Once more, I thank you, few of you that made an amazing decision, as it is Love Month. You giving yourself and your business absolutely huge love to join a No Limit Emails team and No Limit Emails network. And of course, it's absolutely going to change the way you have communicated with your world before, especially online. And of course, our goal is in here to help you every step of the way. And our goal is also make you reach every inbox out there if they exist. Just be patient with our team, guys. This is when you join us. There is nothing exists. It's not single login software type situation. Everything have to be brand new, built to your domain, to your brand. Of course, we always advise you choose a H domain, choose a generic domain. Do not use your main domain. All you have to do technically, create a free account in Cloudflare, add your domain into the Cloudflare, and send us that Cloudflare login details so we can build and activate your server for you and send you login details. In this process, you will receive a couple of emails from us. Please find those emails whitelisted and reply to them with your details. As quick as you do this, quick as we can get you on the build list, and quick as we can get your account released to you. And this process, if you have any kind of issues that you cannot basically add your domain to the Cloudflare or anything like that, just let me know. We can jump on a live in 2 minutes. I personally can help you, or you can join us in one of the live rooms. Uh, One of our members also will be can help you, and to do this is really is not difficult. It's very simple that you can do, and I will be personally be there to help you out if that's the case. There's absolutely no technical uh, stuff needed on your end. You don't need to be a code wizard to have a no limit email systems. And of course, we have lifted all the barriers, and we become basically your host, your maintenance, your security, and everything in between, and help you to set yourself up with your communication portal. And of course, be and connect with us. Use Meet No Limit emails, public rooms. Create yourself a room, and that reply. Send us also that link. And of course, one of the most important part, please go back to the Warrior Plus, get your affiliate link, and send me that link. And of course, you will see tonight's stream and why I need that link, because I will personally also want to help you when I'm sending emails. I will also add your affiliate link to email roll, especially if you are in the challenges, and just let me know that you're part of the challenge. I will add you to the email row basically. But if you are no limit email obviously user, you have a affiliate link, and please do not hesitate, send me that link, and I will still add you guys to the role, as the emails I'm sending is quite random and is sometimes can be quite huge. And same as this evening email, and we will be sending that email to more than 1 million people. And so you can see why you need to be on this email that you see in my screen. As that being said, congratulations to all of you who's got your account. We have released few of you, and please once more watch some of these videos that we are publishing and join in a live conversation if you are just starting, so we can help you. And of course, read that guide that we give you, and when you're uploading your leads and all that stuff, is just follow along. You can be odd email above, odd email below the numbers we're giving you, but if you stick to it for the first 30 days of your domains, kind of like you email a warm-up period, and you will be good to go. You should not really have any issues. We have not seen any issues so far with applying that exact same numbers, guys. We have done 100 counts plus now with that exact similar format, and we know it works, and therefore what works we give it to you. And please just follow along. And of course, when you get in your account new, for first few days I do create a few segments for you and upload few lists for you, make you a one email for you, so you can get into that email and edit and add your obviously affiliate link from No Limit Emails, or whatever link you like to add to that email. Just let me know if you know how to edit this and how to add your links and all that. Is easy, guys. Just jump on one of the live rooms and we can help you in 2 seconds. You can do that, and therefore that's the we're all there for you, so you do not have to worry or be stressed if you don't know something to do. We understand it is new software that you get into, and it requires a little bit time for you to get yourself orientated with, and also know what's where, what goes, how you can put your things together. And of course, I have done my best over the years to produce many videos, almost all components of the system we give you. And plus, please just invest a little bit time in your own education about learning how to drive this car. And this is not just any old banger car. This is absolutely super duper car, is being powered with fusion engines for your emails. So we want you to have a good and safe ride with us, and of course we are always here for you. Doesn't matter what day it is, what hour it is, you can join us in any moment you wish. And of course, you just don't have to join us because you're having an issue, you want to do something. Join us whenever you feel like, guys. That is public room is being on for very long hours, and I hope you will see that we will project that with this evening Masters EP for as first of the year, guys. And I hope you will enjoy this one, because since last year there's lots of water passed into the bridge, and lots of our members have a greater and greater experiences with the system that we use, and be one of the best places that you can ask direct question to the users and members of No Limit Emails family. And that being said, welcome everyone, happy Sunday, and let's get rolling this evening. I hope you like that entry song. By the way, I tried to make it a little bit funky, but anyways, we are in here, guys, and we have quite a few people jumping in and out of the room. So just give me a second, let me send a couple of DMs. Sorry about this, guys. I do apologize. As it is live, I am this evening your host, and I will be hosting lots of our members on this room here, guys. We are already in there, and as you can see, room has been running for 900 hours, and we will definitely get into this room just shortly when most members are arrived in there. And of course, right now we are also on YouTube Live, and of course, I also wanted tonight us to be live on LinkedIn. Unfortunately, I could not connect to the LinkedIn, or with OBS, without OBS, and therefore that's a little bit of unfortunately. But on my screen, you can see that room URL, guys, and you can join us once more. I'm just going to copy this. Probably is already one of our members posted in the chat. YouTube is working grand. Thank you so much for letting me know about. This is the room, guys. All of you can join us. Public, everyone in the world can come and join a conversation. And this Email Masters episode 4 and first of the 2025. So we have few more to go, guys, till end of the year, and I hope you will enjoy the sessions, because literally there is no editing here. What you see, what you get, and we are here basically to be real and be straightforward and honest and obviously transparent with all of you, and there is basically no barriers, as the room is our room. In that room, you truly can have your free speech and have your mind to say. If you are skeptic about no limit emails or emails per se, or cold emails or marketing, anything that you are skeptic of, please join in a conversation. Let's see if we can find you some decent answers. All right. Thank you, Barbara, for sharing that. I can see that's coming in into the room. Okay, it's no problem. Actually, currently, I think I have muted my desktop audio, just my mic audio is going through the YouTube. So we will be here in a second, but if you are projecting it to YouTube when we are live, please just mute it for a bit on the screen. Uh, so as you know, we will when we do that, it will kind of echo. But I think we sorted now. It's no echoes, no nothing. Is everything running great? Yes, we are live, and is everything running pretty nice? Trying to get my camera work. All right, no worries. Yeah, my camera, unfortunately, I have switched off to just give me some bandwidth, but if it's necessary, I will switch on and off through the stream so people know that we are not really playing recorded anything like that. So if I switch my camera on currently, let me see in the room. Alright, camera's actually working. And let me see in here. The black guys, I know. It's just to give me a second because I'm on OBS. And let me fix that just a moment. And let me take the OBS camera off. Now you can see me, and hopefully you can hear me. Yes, absolutely, we are live, and we are uh, live and direct, as they say. So you can join us with cam on, cam off, audio on, audio off, be on the chat. All that is available in the room in here, and you are all welcome to join us. So that being said, I'm just going to wait a little bit. In here in the room, I'm muted myself as everyone can hear me through the YouTube. And of course, if you are in the room, please just mute yourself on YouTube if you don't mind, so you don't kind of echo. So on my screen, you can see why I ask you if you are part of the No Limit Emails family. Why did I ask you to send me that link? So you see, this is email that I have put together for this event, in this event only. Uh, so email is quite long. So email is quite long, and this is the email will be going out, guys. And the numbers that is going to be going out, let's save and close. And if we press send, obviously I'm not going to send this email right now when we are streaming. This will happen after we end the stream, because literally it's got to happen when I finished with my laptop this evening, and then I will trigger this email out, because its really numbers are quite decent. As you can see in here, we will be sending and to 1,153,543 folks out there and going to receive this email from us. And obviously our intention in here is to introduce rest of the family to the rest of the world, as you can see in here. And if we keep doing this, it doesn't take very long to send billion emails out, guys, as you can see. So generally speaking, this is the email will go out, and we are kind of excited to see what's happened after this. But before we get there, before we actually open up the floor to everyone, let me just kind of close some of the tabs that I have open, and so it doesn't take a lot of my bandwidth, as currently I have so many different browsers open, YouTube kind of dashboard open, and of course OBS open, as so many things are open. And I try to do a little bit of housekeeping in here, guys. Please do be patient with me. I am still learning. And of course, if anything that you do uh, like, let me know, and anything that you dislike, please also let me know so we can improve. And personally, there's we go. All right. So as it is Sunday, it's 8 o'clock. I don't know. See where is the rest of the family is. We will kind of get into this just shortly. Uh, See if as anybody appears. But anyways, I'm just going to open another tab of my dashboard. I'm just going to wait a little bit, see some of our members join into the room. I'm also going to close my cameras to get some bandwidth, and I'm going to show you what happened last time, and we will basically do that the other email too, that I did a stream about A/B test. So to continue on that, I just want to update you on that and see what's happened. And of course, in the meantime, while we are waiting, you can see the results that we have from that email is going to go out. So the A/B test email, as you can see, is this two emails. I have not sent this one because obviously today is this many. But tomorrow I will kind of trigger this one so we can see what happens between this email and that email. As you can see, is A/B test emails in here, 1 and 2. This is exciting, and this one so far is driving nice traffic to that email. Seems is working pretty nice, and of course we can always improve, right? We can always improve. So this one already have kind of started, as you can see, is way the little bit kind of like trigger happened in here, but I have not sent it all. I added more emails to it, and now we have 1 million something to go when we basically send this email out. So we have quite a few people joining in and out of the room, and let's see what happens. No, we don't want to end anything. We want to absolutely continue. So we have few people in this live room in here. By the way, people who's joining this room, make sure that you introduce yourself, guys, so our moderators not kick you out. And also in this period, our super moderators, please someone can mod me too, so I can also help you out in case somebody does crazy stuff. Let us know, guys. We are live to the globe, and behave yourselves as we giving you a platform to join us, and be respectful to everyone in here. And of course, we are here to help you. We are not here to upset you, and we don't want you to upset anybody either. And we are all adult in here, and we are in a business of communication and will the marketing, product creation, generally business people of the world, to try help each other to grow, and of course help each other to reach out to more and more people. This is what you've seen in my screen, hopefully. Folks might think this will happen in 8 p.m. EST our time, which is 1 a.m. your. No, we always 8 a.m. 8 o'clock tonight. It's normally 8 o'clock stream. That's what I told them. But anyways, if nobody shows up for this evening, it's okay. So we will do another one anyway next month. But maybe that time mix up can happen for sure, absolutely. And obviously, as you know, our stream times changed because from 10 o'clock we shifted to the 8 o'clock. but I've been streaming between 8 and 9 all the time last few weeks, and I think everybody should know in this hour that we are live. But and generally is okay. We don't know. Maybe they don't have a network. It's possible. But if anybody want to know that what we did in few episodes, some questions coming to me, where do we find episode? Previous episodes, are they not in this channel? They are done in 30-day 0 to million email uh, challenge. Basically, I will show you that just a second, that channel, so you guys can see that. Let me just use different browser to try to bring you the channel what I'm talking about. So this is the channel, and the previous episodes, they are here. And the way that you find them, if they don't show up directly, you go to the live tab and you can see them in here. Just browse, and you can also learn lots of stuff relating to the No Limit Emails emailer. And you can see episode 3 in here, and should be more episodes as you go on. It's 260 days, and episode 2, I think, this one, and obviously we had episode 1 somewhere a little bit further down. There is another one, so you can go in here and check those out, and you can see also a couple more in here, episode 2, episode 3. So there are basically we redoed it. One, I think, didn't had an audio on it, and of course you can also check the rest of this videos in here, and we have another one. And episode 4, basically, for this channel is maybe wrongly titled. I should have really titled it episode 1, but I can change that later on, because this specific episode is not in this channel. We are not streaming in here. This is, as you can see, 0 to million challenge, the master EPs, and you see all the content we did all together with email challengers, as on this 30-day email challenge counts, as you can see in here, the 260 days in a row live streamed, and so good this content in here. People, for this kind of information, they will lock this kind of information behind the paywall. For what we done in here, you know, somebody will charge for this kind of stuff $10,000, be worth every cent you spent on it, because it's not theoretical. It is see and do live, basically doing the emails day in, day out, and sending millions of emails out. There is no courses like this, and you will not find anyone has this kind of content unless they are part of this, guys. People out there, they say they send millions of emails and so on and so forth, but I have not seen any evidence of it. But in our case, here's the evidence, guys. And you just also seen in my screen what we will be sending as a numbers this evening. All right, so let me see, and let me just kind of keep probing and checking on the rooms. Anyways, guys, so let me just kind of like go through this with you a little bit, what happened in here on this channel, and why is it this 30-day 0 to million is so so good and so impossible for many other people around the world, especially when it comes to the emailing. So what happened? What did actually kind of been achieved in here? So we started many of discounts from 0 email being sent. In some cases, domains are basically, you know, never been communicated with the rest of the world. In some cases, domains never had any content on them, and so on and so forth. Just imagine blank domain, absolutely nothing on. We take it on from basically day 1 to day 30 and 31. Obviously, we started the challenges in March. The March month was 31 days, so therefore, we always run the challenges 31 days, and obviously, that day 31 is kind of bonus. And of course, we also, I personally also throw in day 32 bonus. In most cases, you can see it on the content of those certificates. Every single member sent 1 million plus at one go. Uh, sometimes in following day 2 million emails. So you can see that in some of this episodes in here, and you can check everything out. So uh, all the videos are in here, guys. They never been edited. They've been streamed as they are, and as I really don't like editing stuff myself, what it is, it is. And if we make mistake, we are human, we do so, and I think we should be allowed to make some mistakes. Without them, there will be not much learning. So therefore, everything that I personally do on behalf of No Limit Emails in here in the public sphere, and is available to everyone to see and obviously experience too. And that being said, check, and also we have the other channel, obviously the one that we are currently live on, which is part of the No Limit Emails main channel. You can check that out. So this is the way you can find that content. I hope that clarifies that. And I have one more question I need to answer. And the question is came to me related uh, data. This is actually occurring questions coming, and quite a few times people have asked us this. And do we sell data? No, we are not currently, but we're working on something to do that in a way that no one else done it before. Just like everything we do, we try to improve the situation instead of just add another layer of kind of craziness on top of stuff. But yes, we are definitely working on data solution for ourselves, well as for our members, well as for general public, as there are many places that you can get data today, and it's not illegal that you do so. But once more, if you watch a lot of the live streams that I've been doing, is all about being ethical about really the contact you get. It's just very similar that, let's say um, you are salesperson, you're doing the cold calls. This is very similar but much different level, because in cold calls you don't have to uh, literally have millions of people to call. If you do, you got spend lots of money. It's not scalable. But with email, you can reverse that, and we can see we've been doing that for quite a while, right? That's the thing, right? Um, so you can see what we are doing in here. Like in generally, when you look at this, what's going on, uh, allows you to do something absolutely that you could not do before. So we are looking in many different ways to provide data, and one of the areas that really we are looking in to get better and quality, more kind of effective data, not just like go get Google Map or whatever, which is kind of everybody's using this kind of data, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Apollo, you name it. There's hundreds of them there, and everybody's now obviously using AI to kind of gather data. But you can also purchase data and all that kind of stuff. We are not against anyone making decision for their own business, guys. It's not up to us that you can kind of like be a list partner with somebody. You can purchase good data, you can collect your own data, you can basically kind of, what do you call it, you could partner with somebody who's got a big list. You can basically have a many different blogs, different publications that can collect data for you, and of course, is all you have to do is have a good system in order for you to accomplish all this. And through the challenges, we've proven to everybody in the world, anyone can do it with one domain. You don't really have to be billionaire, and you don't have to be technical wizard to do so. And of course, you also don't have to burn lots of money when you try to basically do the email marketing. The old way is broken, doesn't work, and obviously share hosting doesn't work. And this way of basically giving you your own email server is the one of the best thing that you could have in today and age, because you are in control of that. What kind of data you want to use, what kind of data you utilize, is totally up to your choice and up to your basically business niches or categories that you select. And literally, these opportunities are endless, because there is never going to be end of somebody registering new domain or new email or creating a new business in the world. So therefore, literally, there is no limitation how many people out there that you could get and be able to outreach them, or reach them in a sense that just introduce yourself to them. You don't have to do this specifically to push sales up there. That's not how emails innately not designed for that. That's why everybody's having a problem with kind of the spam issues. That's why big companies create spam filters and all that. If you kind of want to know more, just watch. Basically, go read my article, guys, in LinkedIn. I posted a good article about that topic itself. So make sure that you go there and read. Just please, just watch lots of these videos that we publish, and it will give you clarity about why do you really need to have your own server, guys. And yesterday I did a LinkedIn live. If you watched that, I hope the audio worked on that. You will see how much money is on the table for anyone from all walks of life to get a little bit percentage of it, especially when it comes to the paid ad, Google ads, amount of money those big companies made. And you will see that you be able to actually get some of that yourself when you have your own kind of servers, your own data, everything that you can control. And of course, you can join us in a conversation. In just a moment, we will bring master panelists back, and I hope a few more of you is joining the room. And let me just once more check, see who is there, and see if we have anybody's live, and we will start great conversation. The stream can be a little bit longer, guys, it's all right. And just we don't work on that kind of time schedule of stuff like everyone else does. Like, we are not TV company. We are free to do and how long we want to do, whenever we want to do, and everyone has basically the time as long as they like to stay or not to stay. That's how we are. Just freedom for all, flexibility for all of us. All right. So let's go ahead and bring our this evening panelists back to the frame, and let's see who's here. All right. We have Christopher in the picture. And by the way, I am live too. And I think if you are listening to us, please, hello. Can you all hear me? Do you hear me from YouTube, or do you hear me from here? All right, yeah, I have a Chris live as me and Barbara live. I can hear Barbara in the back. Yes, I can hear you now. There's a little bit delay hit in my ear because my system is nothing to do with yours. Do not mess your sounds. All right, that's good. So you guys can hear me through the YouTube, obviously, and I am hearing you through the room, and I'm going to project you to the. Yes, I'm going to also project everybody's sounds to the YouTube, and if you don't mind, just turning your volume down on the room tiny bits, or on YouTube, especially on YouTube if you like to, and we can not echo. All right, now we are on the room. All right, now we are on the room, right? You can hear me? All right, just a second. Uh, okay, Chris, can you hear me on the room? Uh, I can hear Barbara's
Yep.
sound.
I'm figuring out what. Okay.
Well,
Can you hear
what's
me?
yeah, I can hear you. All you have to do is basically move to YouTube if you want.
I did.
All
I
right,
did.
now it's very good, very good. We are really good now. And all right, yay! I'm so happy now we sort the audio. How?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to turn on my camera. It's giving me a really weird error. So hopefully some year I will show up.
Yeah, no problem. Not to worry at all. We know you.
No, thank you, thank you.
Anyways, first of all, happy Sunday to both of you.
Thank you.
Christopher, by the way, you are muted. You can unmute yourself on the room.
Who, me?
Chris,
Oh, okay,
I
sorry.
can't hear Chris though. I think it's Chris knows the issue. Yeah, I'm just also checking actually on YouTube. I think everything's good. We're still running pretty smooth,
Hmm.
which is good. Good. All right. Yay. So, masters, email masters. I got so many questions for you guys this evening, and I hope you also have lots of questions. And few questions that come to us, we will get into it. First of all, ladies first, please introduce yourself, Barb.
Oh, hey there. I'm a Barb Ling, a virtual coach extraordinaire. I specialize in internet marketing, making money online, teaching individuals AI and all sorts of that good thing. And I am also partners with a Dennis Becker in DAB coaching. That's me,
Thank you so
Chris.
much for that. Chris, you're not audible still?
I can hear Chris.
I can't hear Chris. Oh, 1 second. Chris stayed. All right, he'll be back, I think.
Oh wow. Um,
Uh, he'll be back. He's just refreshing his browser. Once more, Barbara.
mhm,
Let, um,
he's
let.
back.
All right, Chris. You have to unmute yourself though.
Yep,
In
you're
the
still
room,
muted.
you're still
You're
muted.
muted.
How's
Now
that?
it's
Any better?
good. Yes, much
Okay.
better.
Yep, good.
All right.
All right, Chris.
I'm sorry. I had to step out there for a second because I had to put my earphones in. They weren't in quite right. So now my earphones are in. They're turned on. I'm ready to go.
Sir,
So,
please introduce yourself to the world of the YouTube.
yes. Hey, my name is Chris Shulo, and I am semi retired. And I am using No Limit emails not only to promote my own products that I have to sell, but also helping out people that are startups in the business community and giving back to so many small businesses that can't afford the high cost of email marketing, um, and helping them get up and running so they can eventually jump on board with us. But yeah, just helping out young, particularly women-owned companies. So that's
Thank you for that, Chris.
so good.
We appreciate you. So, let's kick in with some of these questions, and let's start with first one. And the first one is, and this is genuinely quite a few people actually ask this, and why did we actually, how did we get the title of becoming email masters?
Mm.
Let's start with Barbara.
I would say we learned the best ways to reach out and touch someone who would be interested in what our individual selves have to order. So we've basically mastered the magic of cold email emailing in such a way that encourages folks to tell their friends about this either great person they heard from or this great service that they have been alerted to, etc. That is what I think it is, or at least one aspect of it.
Yeah.
Chris,
I think that oh, hi Dougie. Um, an email master is someone who can confidently uh, start with zero, start with nothing, build a list from scratch, and within a matter of a couple days, start building a competent list of people that will open their emails, read the emails, and click on offers that are out there and available. Sounds like that's pretty easy thing to do, but it's really, really not if you don't know what you're doing. And what email masters do is that we help people get into that position where they can competently know that they can build a list of their own and start sending emails out, start generating revenue and leads for themselves. Internet's all about traffic, and being able to generate traffic most cost effectively is the key. So that's what we do. And
thank you for
Doug,
that. And we have Doug in the home of No Limit Emails. Welcome, sir, and please introduce yourself. And also, the question was, how did we get the title to become a master of emails? That's the question they ask. Why is it you call yourself email masters?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear it clear.
mhm.
Nice.
Excellent. Yes, my name's Doug Halfpenny, and I am a retired lab technologist. I've been kicking around the internet for years and spent lots of money trying to master marketing on the internet. But having been introduced to No Limit Emails by Evan, um, I have mastered the um, hesitation, mastered the oh, what's the word I want?
Skill set.
Yeah, thanks, Barb. But but I think it's a mindset. I've mastered the mindset of oh, that can't be done, and got past that that hesitancy to actually go out and do something basically crazy that people say, you know, oh, you're crazy, you can't do that. Well, we're the crazies that do that, and we send up to, well, I've sent up over 2.1 million emails, cold emails in one day. And
Congratulations for that.
yeah, so
That's
I've,
crazy.
but it is crazy, but I've mastered the hesitancy to go ahead and do it. Most people say, well, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's possible. Well, it's possible. Evans made cold email marketing possible for anybody. Anyone who would like to join us, we'll set you up with a system that in 30 days you can send 1 million emails. On day 31, you can send 2 million emails. Just pulling the trigger once.
Awesome. Second question. We
Oh,
t-
there's it's a test.
no, this is the question people actually sent me. So it's related to all of us. So we like to answer them all together, so there is no biases here. So I don't want to just give them all the answer myself. They will be thinking I sugar-coated something, as you all know. But this is genuinely question is asked is related that how is it possible that no limit emails can allow all of you to send millions of emails without you getting bankrupt, without them getting bankrupt? That's the question.
I would say it's by the configuration that you have done for us, in that we each have our own specific quote, quote, machine built to specific properties that you take the time to administer.
Thank you for
Does
that.
that sound right?
Yeah, absolutely. But would like to follow up. Yourself actually did send million emails, right?
Of course.
There you go. So, Chris, on that one, you're muted, sir.
Yes. Hey, the one thing that we have that you don't get with, I'm going to say MailChimp, Constant Contact, some of the other systems, we own our own IPs. When you sign up for a system, you get your own IP. And with that, you have the capability to send multiple emails, large volumes of emails. You're not hanging on someone else's reputation. That's why it takes 30 days to get the system together. You are building your reputation over those 30 days of being someone that can send out 30 emails. And their emails that we send out are specifically designed so that they don't appear spammy or poor content.
Yes,
They help.
that's
They actually help people, and that is what the internet service providers are looking for. If you're going to be sending someone some emails, then you better give them a reason for them to open the email up. And I feel confident in all the emails that we send that we are exchanging value for the email that we send. So it's just not sending something out willy nilly to somebody. We're truly exchanging value for every email that we send. So that's what makes us a little bit different. And the infrastructure that Evan and his team have put together keep us from being considered spam senders. So yeah.
Thank you for that. What would you add, sir? Doug?
It's interesting following these two because they take all the answers, because the answers are really simple. We have been provided with a managed email system in that it's on built on our own domain. Our IPs are not shared. Our login is not shared, which makes it so that we don't affect each other's systems when we send them out. Also, at the beginning, well, carry on, of course, but at the beginning, we were taught how to use basically free technology to take spam words out of the picture, so that we weren't seen as spammers. That when we built an email, it was built with the express purpose of giving value to the people that we were sending it to, and um, without being pushy, without being in your face, and doing everything in our emails that is required to have them land in the inbox, having it unsubscribe link on every email, having headlines that didn't include any spammy words, and that yes, basically managing our output.
I think one of the part of the question, Doug, they was saying, how are we not getting bankrupt?
Oh,
Uh,
bankrupt.
like they say, oh,
Yes.
you guys saying you all sending millions of emails. How is this possible? How come you guys not going bankrupt?
Uh, we're not going bankrupt because our costs are fixed. once, depending on the system that we bought, and actually there's four systems on that you can buy um, through on Warrior Plus. The costs are fixed. What if you could want to send 100,000 emails a month? It's $67 a month. Plus, it rises a little bit, but it's you can send 100,000 and it's fixed. We have unlimited systems that'll send over 1 million emails a day, but our costs are still fixed. That's how you do it. How we do it, how you do it at No Limit Emails, and keep our costs fixed, um,
Well, I
is
can kind of put a little bit more highlight on that for kind of a little bit wide understanding for the wider audiences that never heard of us and never actually kind of had the kind of ability or a chance to do something like we are doing, like you mentioned, crazy stuff. So to kind of like widen the perspective up about the cost, once we are self-financed people, we don't owe anything to anyone in the world as a venture capital to somebody dictate our prices and anything like that's one part. The second part, we utilize open source technologies, so we cut the development cost, which is majority of the fees that will normally be pushed on the client end, so we eliminate that. And the third part is just like Doug mentioned, we freeze the cost, and since the day one we've been live, is only our first package goes up by a few cents, and with that one never reached basically $100. You send 100,000 emails with it, and of course, the other part also, we can actually reverse all the fees on the part of the members, actually reward them with via affiliate kickback, which is nice 30% on residual income for everyone that invite few people in, and the account can become basically free for the user and free and good. You can't replace free and obviously generates you income. Like when we say free, obviously Doug can tell you, Chris can tell you, Barbara can tell you how affiliate marketing work, as Barbara know more than myself about that field. And when you look at it, affiliate kickback for the system like this is essential. Is really the whole idea is, if we didn't freeze the price, like every company out there, and our members will suffer greatly financially. The burden of basically, if we charge like everybody else in this space charges, uh, definitely we could all of us go bankrupt by then, because everybody's used to that the other ecosystem. And this is why we're reversing basically all the costs. Basically, our service is literally can be free for our members, and of course, and not just free, actually supporting the members that invite more people in financially too. So that's basically why we are not going bankrupt, why we're doing these numbers. And of course, we also work very hard round the clock, and the human effort goes into this to also distribute that effort for everyone benefits in the network that we created for No Limit Emails. And I hope that cleared that question out. And we have one more question, and then we can do our normal conversation after that. And the other question is, where people can find us. Obviously, I can see why people ask this question, because we never paid any paid ads and we never showed up in any people's kind of social media feeds in essence of things. So where to find us is literally, you just put a keyword no limit emails in a Google, you should find me. I'm the guy. And oh, you will find our members, and obviously people that support us. They post a great deal of content in social media, on the internet as overall, and you can also find those contents. Of course, you can also find us in Trustpilot with what our members use. And of course, feel free jump in this live room, especially monthly masters. You can ask our members and myself direct questions if that's what you wish to get direct answer to. And once more, I thank you for people who send me questions, and I have some interesting one. We will kind of add one of those right towards the end to answer that, and just basically enjoy next few minutes if you have a time. And we have amazing opportunity available to everyone from every corner of the world can join us. So going back on the email masters, going back to what Doug was said about breaking the wall that is little bit compiled hesitancy, and also looking really the actual core feeling that generated that hesitancy. Let's say in myself, I was like that myself for quite a few years when first time I start stuff, and as what Doug mentioned. So I want to kind of like say a couple of things, and we will give it to Barbara, the cue. So Barbara is our definite master because her experiences definitely kind of eat my experiences like lunch when
Mhm.
it comes to the email marketing and marketing per se. So the based on your
Yes.
own experience of being so long, obviously answering that hesitancy question for all of us,
Hmm.
what what I personally experienced was this: I didn't trusted many stuff out there to be part of. That was basically keep building this higher and higher wall for me. I could not jump over. I don't know. That could be because of, I don't know, my richly good heart and character. As you know, I just didn't want to be involved, and I think that was one thing was definitely keeping me back to even build more and more lists. Is like I'm talking really like about 12, 13 years since 2012, 2013, so on and so forth. Like so far, I've been doing email gathering and stuff, but I didn't utilize them the way that every other marketer was utilizing because that factor. I hope I am kind of like very similar to the many people out there. Well, as kind of, I'm sure Doug will have kind of he is it's kind of very similar thing to him. Chris probably has similar. When Barbara started, probably Barbara has similar. What is your say in this comparison? Obviously, you been in here from almost since the day internet existed, and
Yeah.
you know all the kind of really stuff that puts people like literally like say, okay, I don't want to do this because it's basically going to bring bad name to myself.
I would say I have been using very popular autoresponder services like Aweber, like GetResponse, since ever since, oh gosh, I don't 2000, 2001, et cetera, et cetera. And I would have to say that in comparison, no limit emails just basically blows them away for a multitude of reasons. All right. One reason being price, most definitely. Another reason being there's always help whenever you need to ask for it. And that help quite often is provided by the actual creator of this service. I mean, every day, Evan comes online with us at Public Square. And if we have any questions, we can ask them, and he will spend an hour, 2 hours, however long it takes to get the answer resolved. And if I recall correctly, I had quite a few doozies of those particular kind of questions. Um, and that leads into one of the most excellent aspects of the service and the service provided are the people who use this service. We are a very good number of us we're never competitors with each other. We might be in the same business, we might service the same customers, but the internet is big enough for everybody, and we will happily help our colleagues solve their issues. We don't ask for affiliate links. We don't ask for, um, or no, let me we don't insist on sharing via affiliate links. Other people might ask for that person's affiliate link if they're recommending another service, mind you. But I have never had the kind of experience, and that's really what I think comes right down to it that tips the scales over anything out there that you can find. The kind of community and experience that I've had here with No Limit Emails. And that is my take.
Thank you for that, Chris.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with Barb. The internet's a big place, and when you have supposed internet gurus out there telling you this is how it has to be done, this breaks that mold. This totally breaks that mold. This is a total change of mindset, as Doug was talking about. Uh, you're unshackled from the limitations of the other systems set on you. And our websites where we share everything freely with each other. We have friendly competitions with each other. We work with each other to make each other better. That's the difference between what we have to offer and what the other communities do. We are here to share our knowledge with each other, to help each other. Nothing makes me happier than to see Barb being successful, Doug being successful, Stratus, anybody else in the group being successful. Because I know that what I'm learning from them, I'm going to be able to put into my own business and become successful on my end as well too. Um, it's the humility factor as well too. We're all not caught up in each other's egos. We're willing to help each other out. We understand it's not us against them, but it is us trying to truly service the world
Yep,
and ethic,
definitely.
and that's what each of us basically almost takes a pledge to do. If you're not looking to serve people ethically, this is not it. This is not the place for you to be. If you hold your ethics, and if you hold your standards, and if you hold everything in high regard, and particularly your customers in high regard, then you really need to take a look at No Limit Emails. That's part of our motto. So excuse me, I'll go ahead and let Doug talk now.
Thank you for that, Chris. Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, I sitting here thinking about Barb and Chris and you, Evan, and I think back to when the days when I was using one of those, um, actually two of those services that Barb mentioned, and each of them I had exceeded the free level. And once I exceeded the free level, it started to cost me per contact, per lead, actually per lead in the system. Not by not sends, but what was actually there. And I had more stuck in the system that I couldn't delete because for whatever reason, it kept growing, and my uh, the ones that I wanted to delete still cost me money. Where with No Limit Emails, I can put leads in, I can take them out, I can download them, I can put them on different segments, and all at no cost. I know what it's going to cost me every month. So that's the one thing that really caught me about this at the beginning. was that I didn't have to worry about that sort of thing. And then the community started to grow. And and it's actually it's a more like family. Like we meet right around for us in the North America, it's right around supper time. Every day we've been on here, unless we've had other issues. Of course, I have personally, being my age, I have slept through. My afternoon nap has taken me through the lives in the afternoon. But but there's always someone here. I haven't written an email all by myself since I got here, and I've sent millions of emails out, and yet I've always had help putting it together when we were working on headlines, we were working on the body of our emails, even the way we put a signature on our emails. All our emails, at least all my emails, and I know almost with exclusively for Evan, all his emails go out with his picture in it, even if it's a cartoon. His cartoon, I should get a cartoon because then, you know.
I can make it for you.
Well, yeah, because I never want to scare anybody. But
You're
but
adorables, and
but
don't let anybody tell you different.
yeah, every email that goes out is traceable back to me, so that that doesn't ever become an issue. So there's no hiding behind a persona or anything. Not like these scammy emails that keep filling up my accounts here. Um, my Gmail account is full of junk um, that I can't even unsubscribe from. Anyway, um, the family portion of this, the feeling of family and camaraderie, and when someone recognizes something in another's um, creatives that to help them or to that may be better or maybe um, to make it more
Well,
perfect.
we got more of
We are
us kind of can critique each other and to, for improvement. We got more of us have an input on each other's kind of writing styles, and over the years, you teach me how to write emails. Is just kind of evolved to basically we turned cold email to warmest email that you could be able to do, in essence of just email writing, the actual content of the email, which is really the core of the email itself. Obviously, have to be that content in order to kind of get intention, right? And the emails that you've been helping me write, even before all this technology exploded with AI and stuff, we try to refrain from the kind of spam words and all this kind of stuff. And it's been for myself that side of it, having a family around you, it just literally is is on is just really unbelievable value of having that extra mind, extra eye, extra knowledge to help you the things that maybe in my eyes look kind of okay, but in your eyes will look different. And the word maybe I wrote in my mind kind of maybe sounded different, in your mind will sound kind of different place. And this tiny improvement, just very small improvement if you look at it, but it is huge. It's absolutely massive. Like, I could put in the past I could have put like a wrong word in a subject line. I would have sent to the dog. Dog would have looked at that. Oh, this is kind of, he would have corrected and send it to me. This is kind of family that doesn't kick you, say, hey, you go do your thing, and I'm busy today. And you know, and that's the amazing part of the community we created. Obviously, the community is essential for all of us because we all been isolated from each other in a sense of this internet like kind of basically like as you know, like this big ballooned egoistic kind of space of the internet, and a lot of marketers out there, they are kind of try to eat each other like in competition, and we are not in that mindset anymore. And this actually lifts lots of this hesitation stuff that I was experienced before myself. Like I would be hesitant. Oh, what do I really need to write on email? I can't even write in English, so it was like basically pushing me back not to actually do it. And then you have the help with you, that fear goes out of you. You have this really liberation happens to you internally, like by feeling like you know that genuinely somebody knows better than you there and has open heart and has love to help you without asking anything back. And this itself is for me has been life changing. And for me, honestly, it's been life changing and experiencing having just someone to actually talk to live, and having someone actually to just be there when you really needed actual human being feedback with the honesty is a game changer. So this is kind of look on the surface small, but really as human beings, that's all we have. The good feeling for each other, helping each other, and also obviously having a good vehicle to do the what we're supposed to do to get us all from A to B. And we try to be a four wheels underneath everybody's kind of like, let's say, loaded wagon. We take the load, and but that load is actually very light, like because of we are kind of helping each other in essence of I'm not alone doing this. You are all with us, and it's like it's been like that last 2.5 years when we start getting a kind of group, kind of chats and everything else together. And it's absolutely been life changing for me as not a developer, as a just somebody normal wanted to write an email, send email, and I always had this problem, and I never hide this problem. And I think I learned such a great deal. My English improved, my English speaking improved, my actual writing improved, and I wish that like AI didn't come out another 10 years so I could master the good English writing. So uh, Chris is muted. Yeah, this is basically for as a community, guys. I thank you bottom of my heart, and with all of your support, all of your kindness, and all of your input, and all of your basically push, especially when it comes to the some stuff. I know most of the issues because we didn't experience that specific software before, what we are all using. So, including myself, and is always learning. Every time I logged in, I learn something, and every time I am doing email, I'm always thinking like the mindset we created from day one. Don't sell, just show and tell, and give a value. Just introduce ourselves, and that is basically changing a cold email to actually decent conversational piece, to bring people out of the cold into the basically into the house. And this is what we've been doing with cold email. And of course, I've been sharing everything that I'm doing as an experiment. We are all being running together because we are all part of this case study of actual email communication in a scale that is never done in the world before. And this is very, very important, not just for all of us in here, but in a context of the world, so many people struggling, so many people suffering with this old systems, the systems you both mentioned, and we all being part of those systems. So, if you guys, as a closing remarks, what would you advise someone when it comes to the stuff that is available with the group in here with no limit emails, and that stuff is actually out there that is was pushing us over the edge, like Doug mentioned, He could not even delete the leads from some systems. To be honest, I face similar issues. Not just that, account closures, list stealing, stolen from me, and all that kind of stuff. That's why we created the system to be in a position that we didn't have to be dominated by these third party entities out there, so we can get our little bit of our freedom back. And core of no limit emails really is not designed for a sense to suppress the user like many other systems. It's designed to actually liberate like kind of really data, the user's ability. The user can have multiple accounts, not tied to just one kind of account, to have a multiple lists, not just one list, which is one list is the major issue of the spam issue, which is most people just throw us all of us in one list, and then whatever they can come across they keep sending us. So that produces more spam, and we clean that out for ourselves by having the ability to actually separate things, segmenting, have more lists, have more systems, to basically not be in a position if those other guys are out. So starting with Barbara, what is your take on and what would you advise
Can
somebody
I
that's just out of the
excuse
cold?
me 1 second, Evan? I have to go. I'm going to a birthday party for my
Give us your
grandkids.
closing remark, then you can go, Chris, if you want.
Closing remark is don't waste your money on MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact, any of those other garbage systems that are out there. If you want to do email marketing, you want to do it for real, look at No Limit Emails. The best money you will ever spend as an internet marketer. That's all I got to say. Thank you again, Evan, for everything you put together, guys. I will talk to you later, probably tomorrow, as we meet every day. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Thank
I
you
got to
so
run.
much and
Bye.
See
happy
you, Chris.
birthday. You enjoy. Thank you, Chris. Uh, Closing remarks from you, Doug, and then we go reverse and to the barber, and then we end the stream. Obviously, we'll hang out in the room after that, and we are been going on nearly hour and a half.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head, Evan. It's about freedom. We have the freedom to reach out to each other when we need help. We have the freedom to help each other when we want to, because there's no threat or danger in our interactions here. Like I've sent lists to others here in this group for them to try. Like here's you want a specific segment to send emails to. Well, I can do that with my lists. I can segment out and I can give this list to you. So I mean, we share lists, we share ideas, we share information, we do it freely. So that's the freedom that comes with no limit emails. That there's no big ego in here. There's no one ego in here that dominates the the interactions or dominates the meetings, because we all share freely with each other, and uh, and we also have gotten affection for each other, which,
Definitely.
yes, and it's that affection that grows over time. That's like, it's like coming home. I come into my office and it's like I remember back, like, say when I used to have to drive 2.5 miles to get to my mom's place to spend time with family. All I have to do is walk into my office and I feel like I'm interacting with my family. So, I mean, that's a freedom that most people don't have. And but if you come to the public square, you'll get that freedom. And then, should you decide to get a no limit email system, then you get the freedom to to email the world, and we'll help you do it.
Yep.
Yep. Your closing remarks, Bob.
My closing remarks is basically that as the years and years continue to roll on, we are starting to see way more uh, regulation within email marketing and more hoops through which to jump in email marketing. And with no limit emails, you are guaranteed that when you send your emails, all of the regulations that you have to follow have already been implemented within your systems. Really, it's a total no-brainer to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I personally thank you. And just to add to that, and also kind of just to follow on what Doug just said, we value each other more than anything else that exists because
Yep.
we know we are human beings, we love each other. And is nothing in better for me to have someone to love.
Yep.
Nothing better.
I like that very
Uh,
much.
and that's what we are. In no limit emails, that's why there is no discrimination, there is no restriction, there is no borders, there is no you kind of this color or that color type scenario in here. We are all human family. We accommodate each other with love and try to really just value each other. That's really in core of myself. I value all of you as my family. That's why we called it family. Otherwise, why should we call ourselves family? And generally, we are family digitally, but obviously, even in physical world, there's nothing stopping us jumping on the Elon Musk rocket and meeting each other somewhere else. So that's basically we are like in the internet sphere, but genuinely speaking, we are one of the most loving group of people that you ever gonna come across that is does the business in a way benefits everyone, not just ourselves. And that's why we are here to benefit whoever walks through this door, and as we all treat everyone same. And as you all know, like this is our own motto, we are all in this together. Like there is no way separate. And for me it's been absolutely pleasure to once more to do the episode 4. And of course we will stay in the public square after this live stream ends on YouTube. You can come and join us for continuation of the conversation, and some of us be here, some of us will drop, some of us fall asleep, but you can see the actual time on the stream room is closing slowly, slowly crouching towards 1,000 hours live and non-cut. So this is another freedom we are talking about. Just look the time amount that we've been together just in this session alone, since we actually kind of refreshed the room. Of course, if we kept the room from day one, this will be quite a few thousand hours already. But right now, as you can see, this room is for all of us kind of get there, even as nobody in the room, maybe kind of a few people away, we can leave a message in the chat and somebody comes in, look at that and replies us back to us. And this is the kind of family feedback that we have because we genuinely care for each other. I care for Doug, I care for Bob, I care for everybody who is in the basically same, let's say, family. So we
Yeah.
don't we don't basically make any separation from each other. It's just going back to that kind of ego stuff. Yes, we human being, we have a self, but we also have this bigger self, which is the family. And that's why we look at it as our bigger self is our family here. And hopefully our family will keep getting bigger and bigger, and then we can help more and more people to experience this freedom. And people who really kind of just new and doesn't know us, please go ahead, go meet.nolimitemails.com, make a room, and invite your loved ones or even your enemies to speak to, so you can make a peace, and you can leave that room on all the time and for your own usage. And that being said, once more, thank you so much all of you, and please join us on next episode of Email Masters. And of course we will have a lot more deeper conversation than probably this one. I hope everyone's enjoyed the conversation. I hope we answered some of the questions comes in as for our group to answer your questions, and we love to invite public to appear in here live, ask the questions direct, and we will do our best to answer them. And of course, we are always live. Thank you so much on behalf of No Limit Emails team to all of our members, guys, once more. And we will speak to you all on next one. And please also follow on a tomorrow stream. That tomorrow stream, I personally will send that second A/B test email that we kind of wrote yesterday. But because tonight, like, oh my gosh, tonight we have a email masters email got to go out to more than 1 million people. And of
Ooh,
course,
good
you
stuff.
will see that on screen just a moment before we actually kind of ended the stream on YouTube. So I'm just going to drag us off screen, but you guys, as you know, I will be kind of just stopping YouTube. After that, we will still stay in the room, and I will, of course, leave that on, share it in the room too, so whoever comes in after that can see the process of this million emails going out live with their own eyes. And then, of course, next few days we check out on the stats on that, which is you will see on my own dashboard. So once more, thank you, Doug, and thank you, Barbara, and hopefully you guys can now also see my screen on YouTube. And this is the email we have lined up in here, and we're going to basically, this is the content I just showed you in the beginning, and we're going to hit send to this baby. But before I do that, as my server's been on for quite a long time, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to log out of the system. I'm also going to close this extra tabs so I can refresh my login in. So when I press send, I'm not going to shut the screen till actually it's complete. So it's going to be going on for quite some time, maybe 6 hours, 7 hours. And of course, if you're out there, you can also time this up and see how long it takes to send a million emails from no limit email system that you get. So here we go.
This is mind bending that you're going to send 1 million plus emails in one go.
Yes, absolutely. That's what's meant to do, right? Because we are answering the questions actually with the action in here. So as you can see, there is no data yet. So we're going to send. And this is going to be amazing because this is going to all the masters that completed the challenges, and of course also few affiliates links into this email. And here we go, guys. This is how you can send a million emails. So this will go on for a while, guys, as you can see, and I expected this to be done between 7 and 8 hours period. Obviously right now my internet a little bit slow and I'm live streaming, but is already, as you can see, 300 out of the gate, and we are 21:38, guys. So I will check, see how long really takes, so you all see it in around the world. The speed of the service, the processes kind of does, and of course, next few days we will check out the stats, what's coming in from this huge volume that we're sending out. And that concludes our email masters. So you see, if we were not masters, we would not be able to send million emails at one go. So I hope this gives you the better picture of why we all deserve to be called masters, because every one of us in this room has sent million emails just like this. And thank you so much once more. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I hope you see bigger picture what's really No Limit Emails about, what we stand for, and I hope you can get yourself one of our server and have this exact experiences that I'm getting right now by pressing send a million emails. Once more, happy sending. Till next one, Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Good. I
All
need to feed the
right.
moose